Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are going to learn about the plates of Rajasthani School of Art. In this time some of the miniature paintings of your syllabus are deducted. So now you have 5 miniature paintings of Rajasthani School of Art. These are: number 1 is Maruragini, number 2 is Panithani, number 3 is Krishna on Swing, number 4 is Chaugan Players, and number 5 is Bharat Meets Ram at Chitrakuta. So in my last video students, I have already talked about the first painting, which is Maruragini. So let's start with our second painting, that is Chaugan Players. So let's just start our video quickly. So our second plate of the Rajasthani School of Art is Chaugan Players. Chaugan Player is painted by artist Dana, and this was done in 18th century AD. The technique which is used to paint this painting is tempera, and this was under National Museum, New Delhi now. So let's just start with the subject matter and then description of this painting. So, Chaugan Players is a horizontal painting in which two princesses are playing polo with their four maids. The princesses are sitting on the back of two different horses in the upper section of the painting, which are facing each other, while the other four horses in the lower section with the maids are running in opposite direction. But the faces of the maids are on the same side where princesses are looking at each other. Figures have been perfected against red, yellow, ultramarine and orange background. All 6 polo sticks are covering the wall. All the ladies have high rounded foreheads, faces are profile, eyes are elongated up to their temple, their skirts are spread on the horse's back like bell stylized foliage. This composition is against a flat green background. Colors are bright. A light green landscape shows harmonious contrast to the painting. All the dresses are in the contemporary Rajput costumes and well ornamented is a horizontal painting of Jodhpur school. So this was all about the Chaugan Players. Let's just move towards the next painting, which is Krishna on Swing. So let's just know about the third painting of our Rajasthani School of Art, which is Krishna on Swing. So this painting was painted by artist Nuruddin, which is done in 17th century AD, and technique which is used to paint this painting is tempera. So let's just know about the subject matter and description of this painting. So this painting is basically based on Rasik Priya poetry of Keshava Dasa, the most widely illustrated work of medieval Hindi poetry. One day what happened while Krishna, enjoying swinging, takes with him the swing with the gopi other than Radha. This behavior of Krishna offends Radha, whose love for Krishna will not tolerate anyone in between. So this painting is basically divided in two parts. The artist seems to have slightly changed the episode. The upper part of the painting relates to the first episode, though with some change. So Krishna is alone on the swing. He has his eyes fixed on Radha, who is sitting in the porch or on the terrace. Radha too looking at Krishna. The ego of from both the ants obstruct the union and offends the both. So, from the action of Gopi's hands, she appears to assert that being a male and the mightier, he is expected to have a broader, wider, or more liberal mind and a greater responsibility towards Radha. So, this painting is nearer to the indigenous Rajput consciousness. It reflects folk art elements, whereas in its fine draftsmanship, technical execution, use of softer tones of colors, lines are thin and sharp. So at the back of Radha and Krishna, a round pillow was placed and ornaments are painted in white color. So this was all about painting Krishna on Swing. Let's move towards the next painting, which is Radha Bani Chani. So moving towards our next painting of Rajasthani School of Art, which is Radha Bani Chani. The artist of this painting is Nihal Chand, which was done in 18th century AD, and the medium in which the painting is done is tempera, and the school is Kishangarh. So let's just start with the subject matter and the description of this painting. So this painting was based on the court dancer of Raja Savant Singh, which is called Bani Thani. The king was great devotee of Radha and Krishna. He gave the name Bani Thani to his court dancer. This is one of the most well-known paintings of Rajasthani art of Kishangarh. Nihal Chand's painting Radha of Kishangarh, or Bani Thani, which means well turned out. Her face is elongated and high, sloping forehead, pointed and nose and bulging out well-cut lips and pointed chin. Her long black tresses are flowing down from her shoulders to her waist. In her left hand, there are two lotus buds of pink white color, which is she holding with her delicate fingers. Odni is decorated with golden motifs. Her dress and jewelry reflect the taste and the costumes of the contemporary Rajput royalty. She is wearing a white pearl necklace around her neck. Her body is painted in peach color. This painting has very beautiful color scheme. On the whole, the painting is very beautiful. So this was all about this vertical painting Radha Bani Thani, and let's just move towards the last painting of the Rajasthani School of Art, which is Bharat Meets Ram at Chitrakuta. The last painting of the Rajasthani School of Art is Bharat Meets Ram at Chitrakuta. Basically, this is an episode from Ramayana. The artist of this painting is Guman, and this was done in 18th century AD. The school from which school is Jaipur School. So let's just learn the subject matter and description of this painting. The subject matter, this painting depicts a scene from Ramayana when we meet Rama with his three mothers and Guru Vishwamitra. Various episodes have been shown in a single scene. In the background, the use of green color in different shades in the speciality of this painting. In the foreground and in front of huts, Ram, Sita and Lakshmana stand out against the green forest. Behind the hut, you can see a grove of lush green banana trees which are painted very beautifully. So this is a small painting which has 49 figures in the center of the painting. Ram has been shown prostrating on the ground, touching the feet of his guru. Lakshmana was shown standing nearby, facing Vishwamitra with folded hands. At one place, Rama is meeting his mother. Some ladies can also be seen in profile, standing and sitting. In front of all figures and objects, we can see a stream of white and red lotus flowers. Color balance is very good. At this time, Mughal influence had receded and a genuine Jaipur style came into existence. So yes students, we have completed our last painting, which is Bharat Meets Ram at Chitrakuta. So we have completed all 5 plates of Rajasthani School of Art. So I hope you have understood it very well, but please don't forget to look at the pictures carefully. Only then you can easily understood each and every plate of the Rajasthani. Thank you students. We'll be meeting soon in the next video, which is about the Pahari School of Art. Till then, bye bye and do study well.